Welcome back to Uncle Todd's Garage. And another day working on the 38. I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into that carburetor. Let's go. Okay, so like you heard me say before, I am not a carburetor guy. I am not looking forward to this. This was brand new when it was put on a few years ago, like 20 years ago. So I'm sure nobody's been in there. Let's see what I can screw up. Okay, so I was hopeful that it wouldn't be that bad, but as you can see, it's pretty bad. Even though, I don't know, what is this, a Venturi or something? Those look plugged up. This one over here, same. Oh yeah, that's completely plugged up in the middle. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a carburetor kit for that and probably some floats. And like I said, I hate carburetors. Yeah. I might just come up with a new carburetor instead of a carburetor kit. We'll see. All right, so I've been cleaning on this for a while, and I'm just gonna try put it back together with everything, the floats and everything the way they are. I was gonna get a rebuild kit, but it's really just gonna be this gasket in there. Maybe a power valve, but the seal on the power valve is still pretty soft. I think it's probably going to be all right. And see how that's still. So the needle valves are working now. I think we're gonna just put it back together, see what happens. Okay, no more 2-cycle gas. I've got Rec 90 going in now. Gotta find the danger juice. All the smoke is just because of that 2-cycle oil, 2-cycle gasoline I was using, and I can't let it run too long. I don't have any. I don't even have a brake or a belt on it, so it runs. Not perfect. Could be carburetor, could be timing. I don't know. All right, I got that carb kit. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and I'll bring you back when I got something to show you. All right, got the carburetor all rebuilt. I just rolled it over, got top dead center, compression stroke, #1 cylinder, make sure the timing was at 0 to start. So I'm gonna set you guys up here and we're gonna see what we get out of it. I did not see a gasket for that. Hey! Okay, why is it leaking so bad out of the accelerator pump? Have I ever said how much I hate carburetors? But I'm learning. First off, I adjusted the float level wrong. You're supposed to adjust it with the gasket and not without. I did without the gasket, so I had a little too much float bowl level. And I lost a check ball that goes to the accelerator pump. It kind of like seals it off, I guess.
I'll drop it down.
Whoa.
I gotta keep it close.
This is what I'm learning. I didn't take one out, so I didn't know where the new one went. And then, of course, it bounced off the bench. So I've got another carburetor kit on order, and I'll put that check ball in when it comes. I hate carburetors. Okay, last chance for this carburetor. If I put it together after this and it's still puking gas, I'm buying a new one. Okay, so I will show you exactly what I lost last time. Okay, before I lose it again. Man, what is that little seal for? Huh. That little check ball right there is what I lost the other day. And it goes right under here. This is for the accelerator pump. So when the accelerator pump pushes down, it squirts gas out of these two little jets right here, nozzles. Okay, there's a little weight in here. The check ball's in there. No. That doesn't make any sense to me. Well, wait. Gasket. Nozzle. Okay. Well, come to find out, I had the floats adjusted all wrong, but now I've done it the right way, and we should be good. Okay, got the car back on, hopefully for the last time. I even remember the return springs this time. Everything's good. Choke. All right, a little shot of danger juice. choke. Give it a little. I'm done messing with that carburetor. I'm going to order one right now. And I'll probably just show it to you guys after the truck's running, because you guys are probably getting super sick of looking at me getting mad about carburetors. To be continued. Okay, I'm not ready to give up on that thing yet. I've been doing some research, and a lot of people suggest putting a fuel pressure regulator on carburetors. Because if they make more than 6 or 7 pounds, it can overcome the needle and seat and just flood the carburetor, which is what's happening to mine, is this flooding. So I got a pressure gauge hooked up here, and we're gonna give it a test. About 7.5 pounds. So according to what I've been reading, that's too much. So I am going to order a fuel pressure regulator for it now, and we'll see if that helps it. Maybe that new fuel pump is just too much for it. It was just a cheap Amazon fuel pump. It wasn't supposed to be high pressure or nothing. We'll give that a try. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I guess it runs. The longer I had it running, the better it was idling. Not very much oil pressure. Coming up to temp pretty good. It was about 180 or so when I just turned it off. So I did put that fuel regulator in right there. And then the gauge wasn't reading. So I put my tester gauge on it here. I put that on there, and it was reading 8.5 pounds when it was running. So I adjusted it down to 6.5. All the while, it's not leaking ever at all. So they got me thinking, well, maybe it doesn't need the regulator on there, because it wasn't leaking when it was reading 8.5. So I took it back off, put the piece of fuel line in, no leaks, actually running really good. So I'm gonna call the carburetor done for now, unless we encounter another problem with it. So I gotta say, that was a little painful. That took a while. One last thing to do to call the fuel system done is we gotta get that fuel tank out and get it cleaned out and get the fuel lines hooked up so it's running off the tank. So that's what we'll do next. Okay guys, I'm just getting ready to take a look in the fuel tank. I've got the whole bed out. That was nothing. It was just a bed mat and some OSB held down with a few screws. So I'm gonna take this locking collar out. I believe this is a Dodge Dakota, I think is what I was told. But a little metal locking ring, we're gonna pound that out of there and take a look down in the fuel tank. Ha-ha! What is going on here? What is that? What is that? Why is that stuck in there? Well, my battery went down on my flashlight, otherwise I'd show you guys. It's maybe only like a half inch of gas in there, but it looks really varnishy. It smells pretty nasty. I I gotta decide how I'm getting it out of there. It's not that hard of a tank to pull out. I guess I could pull it right out. Didn't spill a drop. Let's get this out of here. Okay, let's take a look in there. Oh, dang. That's pretty nice. Okay, so we got the fuel tank out, so we can get it cleaned, put back in, so we can start taking fuel out of the fuel tank, which looks really clean. A little safer to take it out of the fuel tank. Probably gonna redo the brake lines. Probably redo something here with the cross member for mounting the gas tank, because the bolts are here, but this cross member here being right above the rear axle is gonna be some limitations to how much we can lower the truck. And I wanted to go as low as possible, basically. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back here to like right where this lines up. We'll put a cross member right across there. That way we don't have to have these ones going this way. And we can just bolt the gas tank up to whatever goes across there. And this was something I improvised years ago for the shock mounts. I mean, if you look at, not great. It works. I mean, shocks don't really take that much abuse, but that might be okay for now and something to change later. But I definitely want to change the fuel tank mounts, why we have the fuel tank out and everything. All right, so we got the gas tank all back in. I haven't done the lines yet. I'm gonna replumb all the way back with steel line. So what I'm doing now is I am relocating the fuel filler. Before, you'd have to get into the bed and through the floor, and the fuel filler was somewhere, oh well, it was right there. Exactly right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around. We're going to put it right out to the side over there. I just got to do a little extra work down there. It won't be the prettiest thing on the outside, but it's, I have another idea for later on, but all this will have to be done to do that anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and chop a hole in my old truck. So I'm going to drill the inside out, and then I'll drill the hole from the other side, the big hole. Oh boy. Jeez, that is thick. Might as well show you guys. The battery went dead on my camera, and I drilled a pilot hole from the inside. I think I told you that. And I put the hole saw on the outside, and this is what I got. The pilot bit broke, and yeah, made a mess there. So what are you gonna do? More patina. So I got myself a new drill bit in there, and let's go to hacking up my truck. Why is it doing that now? Oh boy. I don't understand. Oh my God! What's wrong with that hole saw? Son. Guess I should have drilled the hole from the inside. Alright, worry about that later. Anyway, so put a grommet here, so that this is kind of just held in with the grommet, and I don't have to put the screws through it. So that's how it's gonna look. I did change the quote-unquote grommet. I'm actually okay with that. I've got a chrome gas cap coming that'll fit right and just cover all that up. I did order a grommet. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we'll take a look at that later. This is how it turned out inside. Just goes up through there and it's all hooked down. Next dilemma is this. I was going to get started running the fuel line back here, and I was looking at routing, and I decided I wanted to change this up a bit because this bar is right above the differential, the rear end. So with lowering it, I don't want to have any clearance issues right there. So I'm gonna whack this off, and I'm gonna move the cross member back here. Okay, quick update here. You guys seen me welding that bracket together, and I put nut zerts in the frame. If you watch any of my other videos, you know how much I love nut zerts. I got that bracket outside. I painted it, it's drying right now. And so we'll get that thrown in real quick. I'm going to try and blend that in a little bit better. Wish me luck. Okay, we'll let that coat dry and we'll come back. I think it's gonna blend it in well enough where I'm not gonna care about it right now. Still too shiny. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, we'll leave that one dry. All right, let's see about getting this put on there. Now, can we get that through there? Yeah. See, I told you the chrome cap would distract you from everything else. All right, guys, thanks for hanging in there. Hopefully you're still here. That will conclude the fuel delivery side of this, unless something really odd happens. And it's running okay right now. There's probably just some adjustments and stuff. Probably have to reach out, get some help for that. But next thing we gotta do is make it stop. Brakes are in pretty bad shape. Yeah, pretty bad shape. There's no fluid in it. One of the brake drums is not even on it for a good reason. I'll show you all that next time. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos. Leave a comment if you feel like it. And remember, if you're gonna be good at breaking stuff, you better be good at fixing stuff. Comes out of the tank here, and then goes over here, runs down the frame. I'm doing my best here, guys, to show you. All right, I'm trying here. Okay, let's see. All right, so it comes down the frame. We have union here. There's an existing bracket right there that had a hole in it. I just enlarged it so I can put a grommet through it. This section of the frame is boxed in right here. Then it comes up here, comes out a little slit there, rubber fuel line, back into the fuel pump.